Welcome back, Shoshones. It's Chief Soaring Eagle Superbman here, and it's time for us to continue our civilization. In the last turn, we finally broke the back of the Zulus. The downfall of the Zulus have happened, alright? We took their capital, Ulundi, and then we gave it back to them, but we traded two other cities, Umgungyunduluvu, alright, and Nombamba. So I was asking you guys what we should do with these cities because I really didn't want to hold on to them. I don't want any land over here. What I want to do now is take all my units and sail them back and defend our borders that we have and just concentrate on the rest of the game, okay? So, a few things. You guys were saying, first of all, before you give those cities away, take a look at those two cities and see if there's any of those artifacts in them that you can move to your cities. And that's actually a good idea. I didn't even think about that when you take cities. So, Umgungduluvu and Nombamba. So let's see what we got here. Culture. All right. So where are this? These all in. Yeah, they're in alphabetical order. So Nombamba, they got a great artist, a great writer in there. So that's perfect. So I'll move that great writer and put him in Robin Bluffs. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Never mind. And then Umgungduluvu. We're gonna take this one, and is there any space up here? There might not. Oh, there is plenty of space. Never mind. Good. Yeah, that is a good idea, boys. Very good idea. I did not even think about that. See, this is why the Shoshones are great. They got civilians who know what the hell they're talking about. We're gonna take this guy as well from Umgungduluvu, and we're gonna put him up there. And you know what? I think it's about time that we go throughout this again and try to sort out some things. I'll wait a few turns, though, for that, just because I want to get all my guys back, okay? And I want to focus on that right now. So, I've taken the great works. Now, you guys were also saying that the reason I couldn't trade for Venice at the time was because Venice was the current capital of the Zulu when I had Ulundi. But then when I traded Ulundi back to them, now Ulundi is their capital, and now I can trade for Venice. So you guys were saying use either Nombamba or Umgungduluvu and get Venice back and liberate the Venetians. That's actually a pretty good idea. So let's see if we can do that at least, all right? I see your military forces near my borders. If I wanted to attack, you'd already know it. So cities. Oh, very good. So Venice, what do you want for this? There's no way to make this work. Even if I give you your city of Umgungduluvu back. Let's see, propose. I think it's because the population for Venice is so much more. Alright, then how about both of them? Nombamba and Umgungduluvu. Alright, so you guys can still have a little bit of a territory in there because you know the Moroccans, the Assyrians, the Japanese, and the Polish are all coming after you still. I'm the only one who made peace with them. The rest of the coalition forces didn't. So I just want Venice to be liberated. So would you give me that for these two cities? Propose? Really? So I think it's because Venice is the capital of the Vatican, or is it? Or was Vatican City the capital? I think it was Venice, right? So, actually, I could be wrong about that. I actually don't know. But for some reason, they don't want to trade it away, even for two cities. So Venice is staying as a part of the Zulu, okay? But what we can do is we can trade these two cities back to other civilizations. So why don't we trade? Yeah, that's what we can do. Because the Japanese lost one. Actually, you know what? That's okay. Yeah, what I can do, I can give Umgungduluvu to the Polish. Alright, give them something else to work on. So here you go. Cities. Umgungduluvu. Alright, and do you have any 6 gold per turn? I'll take that. Hell yeah. There you go. And I'll take your 57 gold, and I'll take a defensive pact as well. So Umgungduluvu defensive pact for 6 gold per turn, 57 golds, and I just don't want Umgungduluvu. And we're giving a city to a civilization that really isn't going to win the game, right? It would hurt us to give it to Morocco or to Syria or Indonesia. I don't want to have to worry about the city. I don't want to give it to any of those civs, so it's going to the weaker civilizations. All right, so propose. There you go. I must accept. Very nice. And now the Polish, look at that. They got somewhat of a continent back here again. The Japanese, they don't have their capital, but they can fight with the Portuguese for that later. I don't care about that. And then last but not least, Nombamba, we will give to... Who can we give it to? You know what? Every time I reformat my computer, I gotta redo this. It's so annoying. Single player scoreless. There you go. Alright, so you got, who's in last? You got the Japanese and the Polish. Then Shaka, look at Shaka, man, the downfall. And then Pedro, no, I think I'll give him to the Japanese. Sure, why not? I should have given this one to the Japanese, but you know what? We'll give this one to the Japanese as well, Nombamba. Alright, so Japan, where are you? Whoa, because they lost their capital, so let's give them something else. All right, trade. I will give you the city of Numbumba. And, yeah, you don't have any, really. No, you don't have anything. That's okay. You can just take it. All right, so propose, Numbumba. Your offer is generous. Well, yeah, it's a handout. So there you go, all right? So we completely destroyed the Zulu, who are still at war with all these other civilizations. But now the Japanese have 3 cities back on this continent, and the Polish have 2. Okay? The Portuguese are up here, but there's nothing I can do about that. So now, hang on. Production. We got the sub done in Harrenhal. We're going to stop on the subs. We're going to actually stop on all the military units just for now. I'm going to just take care of everything once again. Hotels, that's what we want so we can get that wonder in Mozinkani, right? Now, battleships and all you guys are all just going to sail back. I'm not at war with anybody, right? Yeah, I'm not at war with anybody, so I don't have to worry about anything hurting us. So this is going to be our harbor, our meetup harbor for everybody right now, so just get your asses back here. All right, it's going to take some time, but you'll eventually get there. 9 turns, that's okay. Unit needs orders. Jeez, it's going to take a while to get them all back here. There you go. There you go. Unit needs orders. All right, you just click over here. Yeah, that's faster. All right, unit needs orders. Click over here. Unit needs orders. Jeez, I sent a lot of units that way. There you go. Unit needs orders. All right, so that the damn admiral got stuck in there, but whatever. He can come back now. Unit needs orders. Battleship. You get your ass back here also. Where are you? There you go. A unit needs orders. Which ones now? Yep, another privateer still. You got a lot of units over there. Unit needs orders. Worker. I'm gonna gift this worker to the Japanese, or I don't need them. So there you go. Gift a unit. There you go. So the Japanese got a worker. Very nice. What about these units over here? So they've already attacked. Okay. And the privateers already attacked, so I'll send them back in the next turn. And other than that, we are good. Our engineer is still up here. He's on his way to Harrenhal, so we can get the Neuschwanstein up on there. I don't even know how to say that. I probably butchered it, but whatever. And we got our subnet up there. So far, you know, we were worrying about Assyria declaring war on the Portuguese and going right after them, but so far nothing has happened. So I think we're okay for that. So next turn. And I mean, we got our subnet up and running now, right? So I mean, it's all good. So what's going on here? Let's see. Oh, the Moroccan bombers are going after the Zulu still. So yeah, that's what I mean about the Zulu, man. They are going to. They're probably going to lose the Ulundi. Venice is also under attack as well. I don't know from who, but they're getting attacked, man. And look, yeah, Ulundi's getting hurt. Our people are now buying your blue jeans and listening to your pop music. I worry the rest of the world will also succumb to the influence of your culture. So our tourism is, you know, it's spiking. It's big time spiking. And we're going to have the, what's it called? Hang on. World Congress. We're going to have the international gains, which will increase this by 100% in like 7 turns or whatever, right? So this is, yeah, we're getting to the time now where I really want to get the tourism and just spike it up. We might even be getting to a time now where we want to get some musicians. But I'll put that question to you. What, like, should I be waiting till a certain age before I get the musicians? Because, like, do they become stronger as you get farther along, right? Like, hang on, refuse. I'll try to explain that better. Let me just, you know what, let's just let the turn go. Because I've noticed it's the same thing with, like, engineers and all the great people, right? The earlier, it's to avoid saving up on great people to use them later on in the game, right? It's not like I could have got like a great engineer that was available in ancient era, saved him up, and then built something in the modern era in 1 turn. It doesn't work like that. He's only got a certain amount of production points that he can use. They can be used in the earlier part of the game because everything production-wise is a lot less than it is later on, right? But that's my question. Do I have to wait for the musicians until, because we're in the modern era, do I have to wait until the information era and then use the musicians to really spike them up with the what's it called? The music tours. You guys can weigh in on that. Should I wait for the information era, atomic era, or should I just start it up on the modern era? You guys can help me out. I don't mind waiting. I'm just, I'd like to know ahead of time. Battleships, you guys are still going to get back. There you go. Sidian has given us a new units. Okay, that's good. We got another great engineer, so that's good news. Engineer, I'm just gonna move you back to Mozinkani. All right, take a few turns to get there, but I want those being built there. Cavalry in Harrenhal, that's the free unit. I'll delete that. I don't need it. Battleship, you're gonna get back here as well. We got our carriers coming, and we're gonna wait for the next air units. All right, we're not gonna waste them on these air units. Privateer, where is this privateer? Unit promoted. Privateer, where are you? Okay, so I'll give you the mobility, whatever, so we can get back a little bit quicker. All right, so you get your ass back here as well. Another engineer. Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's something I haven't checked up in a while. Great person list. I mean, the artists, the great engineers, 45 turns, 64, 64, 69. Yeah, so I think we just got a bunch of those. But like another 60 turns, we're going to get a chunk. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, we got so many engineers coming. Merchants, we got 26 turns, 40. All right, so what are the scientists? The scientists are the ones that I really want now. Yeah, the scientists are right around the corner now, boys. So we're about to hit a very big... a golden age of science, and I'm just going to use every single one of these scientists to discover technology, right? We got one coming in 23 turns, 25 turns, 45 turns, 45, 74, 103, 103. So like every like 25 turns, basically, we're getting a few more. So these two in 25, all right, then another two in 45, all right, so and then another two in another 25 or 35. So our scientists are going to come, and they're really going to spike us up. But what I can do, if we have the scientists, right, I can just try to go after one of these technologies just to get into the information era so that we can get the musicians, so that we can win that tourism victory, right? Because we're almost getting to that point where we can literally try to win the, like, literally try to win the game, not just in general, like try to actually win the game. So we got a social policy here. We were going after rationalism, right? Yeah. Ooh, scientists are earned 25% faster. That would help us even more. Ooh, but 2+ science from every specialist. We have so many specialists right now, right? You know what? I'm going to go after the great scientists earn 25%. You know what? No. We're at 670 for science. Let's see if this is a big one. I'm going to go for the 2+ for every specialist. 670 up to 889. Yeah, that was a big one. All right, so that was a huge one. Now our science is going to be going up even more. So, I mean, we got that tied in with the Statue of Liberty with all those specialists. All right. Oh, yeah. Things are going real well for us here. So we're good, right? Yeah, everything's looking good. Don't worry about over here. Nah, I'm not even going to focus on this anymore. So let's just focus on over here. You know, we'll go one more turn, and then I'm going to resort out all of our tourism. It's going to take some time, but yeah, we stole those ones from Nombamba and Umgungungdaluvu, or whatever it's called. While bombers are still coming back to Warsaw. Jesus. These guys are peppering these Zulus, man. Poor guys. Yeah, they're getting bombed. You gotta make peace, Zulu. You made peace with us. Now, you have like 3 cities left. Like, give up cities for peace, man. Who knows? Look at all the friggin' units the Moroccans have. Look, and they're transporting Air Force units all around the place. No, I'm going to refuse that. I know you guys don't like me refusing, but is there any way to check current trades that you have with people? Like, hang on. I actually would like to figure that out. Blah, blah, blah. Very well. I'm sure there is. So, you know, just give me a second. What I'm worried about is Indonesia, because we have 25 oil resources, but it's only because of the trades, right? So, no, I'm going to refuse that for now. Just give me a second. I want to get on top of everything. All right, I want to figure out, because this oil resource has got to be going eventually. Look at this. Another somebody else has fallen victim to our tourism. So this is what I mean. If we might just want to go after musicians right now, because we already have a chunk of the world following our culture, right? We are already, without even getting all these musicians that we can get. I mean, look at that. We have 11,000 faith that we can use on musicians. I'm just afraid that if I use them right now in this era, it won't be enough. The Moroccans are going to be the one civilization, maybe another one, but the Moroccans are going to be the one civilization that we may have to send like 2 or 3 musicians to their territory, perform concerts, and then they'll be following our tourism, right? We got an upcoming session. That'll be good. So we got our carrier units. So big boy out there. There you go. Not going to put any aircraft on them just yet, all right? I want to upgrade to the next aircraft before I get any. I don't like the current aircraft. Worker unit, automated? Oh, okay, so I'll delete you now. I think we have too many workers. Yep. Okay, so we'll convene in 5 turns. Right, so 5 turns, and we'll get that. That's what I mean. Like, we're going to get 100% increase if we get the international games, which we will, because I'll focus everything on it, just like we did for the World Fair. We got the carrier done over here, so Arsenal Stadium, might as well. I don't need any more units right now, okay? I'm holding off on the military units for right now. Engineer, get your ass up there. Still taking some time, aren't you? Yep. So he's going to take his time to get up there. Okay, and we're also going to be able to upgrade to destroyers eventually. Now, what I want to do is, hang on, I want to figure out, I got to get, because I got trades right now with, yeah, Indonesia. Now, how do I check what trades I have with him? Discuss. Like, is there any, no, I don't think it's from this, I don't think it's from this screen. Hang on. trades. Hang on. Research info, unit list, resource list, resource list. All right. So if I highlight, oil, 18 imports. That's what it is. Okay. So I've used 8. I have 18 imports, which leaves us with what? 26. So if I take away the 18, I've used 8. Yeah. So 20. That's still 28. Hang on. I'm all over the place right now. All I got to do is take away their 18 imports from the current. From the current, and that would leave us with 7. So 7 plus the 8. So currently we have 15. We should have 15 oil resources by ourselves. Okay, so I can still use another 7. Yeah, but 18 imports. So is there any way to check out how long that's gonna last for another, that's what I want. I know I have all these, but I'm afraid that the next trade will come up and he won't accept our previous trade. What's it called? Negotiations or whatever you call it. So I'll have to use a few more luxury resources. So you know what? I'm making an executive decision. Until the Indonesia trade is done, we are not trading away any more of our luxury resources. Okay? I know that may sound stupid to a lot of people, but oil, I want to make sure that I stay on top of that oil. Okay? And we got a lot of planes coming up in the next few technologies. So I'm not gonna do it. Whatever. All right, so now what I want to do, yes, I want to take care of this right now. So we're influential over Assyria. We've just taken them over, rising. Brazil, we're popular, but we're on our way to catching up against them, right? Like, I don't know even how this works. What's their culture at right now? 25,000, right? Our tourism is at 22,000, and we're making 492 every turn, but I don't know how much culture they're making every turn, right? But obviously we're rising, so... Oh, it says it right there. Influential in 12 turns, assuming tourism output remains unchanged. Okay? So in 12 turns, we'll take over the Brazilians. We already have the Assyrians. It's still rising. Japan is dominant. Like, it can't rise anymore against the Japan. Like, I'm absolutely dominant, right? Influential, Brazil, right? Now, Morocco. Here's the big one. Morocco, it's saying 39 turns of tourism, right? But that will double when we get the 100%. But also, we can just send a bunch of musicians over there. Same thing with the Zulu, but I'd imagine that the Zulu, we're going to spike on them now. 30 turns, but I mean... Yeah, no, I mean, we should be fine. So that's what I mean, right? Theoretically, we could win the game right now. Maybe. I don't know. But that's where I need your guys' help. Do we have enough right now to win the game? Or should we wait until the next age to get the musicians, right? Or should we wait till 2 more ages? Like, get the what's it called? The World Fair, or the next one, the International Games, use it for 100 or for the to 10 turns for the 100% increase, and then use the musicians. I could see that, right? But that's what I mean. I think we can focus on winning right now, because all we have to do is Brazil in 12 turns, so we don't have to worry about that. Morocco is going to have to take some musicians, and the Zulu, I think they're on our way to being changed over anyways. They're getting so weak, right? So make open borders with them or whatever, but they'll change eventually as well. So it's just Morocco. So right now what I want to do is I want to get back on this. It's going to take some time, but we got to do it. So the Hermitage. Let's see what this one is. Sure, the great work slots are filled with art from different eras. Oh, excuse me. And different civilizations. So we can do that. So it's going to have to be artists, not these artifacts. See all these artifacts? Like, there's a, never mind, that's, okay, so different, right? So this one is Scythian from the ancient era. Now, is there any, I gotta find, this is gonna take forever. The Zulus from the Renaissance era, all right? And then, the Shoshone from, other than the ancient and the Renaissance, right? That should work, so hang on. No, don't want those. Shoshone from the modern era. Yeah, I could do that. Shoshone from the modern era right there. No, it didn't work, right? Oh, is it other? From different eras and different civilizations. What? Hang on. Shoshone, modern. Zulu, Renaissance. Scythian, ancient. Oh, that's why. This is not an artist. These are just beads. Sorry, boys. Those were just beads, so I gotta find something else now. I don't think I have anything else now. Hang on. Oh, my God. These are so annoying to go through. Whatever, boys. Gotta put up with it. Industrial, but it's Shoshone, so it doesn't matter. All right, Syria. Shoshone pendant. Nope. Shoshone. Yeah, I have a bunch of Shoshone artists. What about this? Nope. That doesn't work. Okay, go down here. I could always make another trade for an artist. I know I haven't done that in a while. Shoshone. Shoshone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a trade for like an artist. Shoshone. So let's try to find an artist that is not a Zulu or not a Shoshone and not a Renaissance or a modern era. Okay, so medieval from Morocco. Yeah, that works, right? Yeah, medieval from Morocco. Let me just double check. Zulu Renaissance, Shoshone modern, Morocco medieval. Yeah, that one works. All right, so we'll grab this great work of art. Now, which one do you want from us? You could take that guy, modern, great artists. All these guys, I guess he could take. It doesn't really matter. I can just trade for them back. Yeah, I'll trade this guy. He's got nothing on him right now. Paul Gongan, or Gongwin, great artist, the Shoshone modern era. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so swap, medieval. There it is, your culture. So now I got to go find this guy. I don't know where he'd be. I don't know where they'd put him. Let me just try to find it. Takes so long. It's Morocco. Is that it? Nope. Morocco. Medieval. Assyria. Is that it? I thought I got Morocco. Yeah, that's it. There it is right there. All right, so Morocco. Right in there. All right, so now we got the Hermitage up to +6, okay? So all of my, all of the wonders in Mose and Connie are all making the tourism. So now that we got that covered, let's try to get all these what's it called? These basic ones done. So the artists, they can stay in the cities. Those don't matter. Yeah, all these don't matter. All right, but these. So what is it again? Maximize, make sure both great works are the same type, both art or artifacts, both from the same era, and either both from the city civilization or both from civilizations other than the city owner. So the same, and the same. Okay, so I already have this one, which is from classical. Okay, so both classicals. Okay, so I'm just give me a second here. Poland, you mix up there. Okay, Shoshone. Now, Shoshone industrial, Scythian ancient, Syria medieval, Shoshone medieval, Poland, Shoshone ancient. Do I have another Shoshone ancient? Damn, this is all over the place, isn't it? Japan ancient. Yeah, this is gonna take forever to do. All right, this is not a +4 yet. Scythian ancient. Oh, that could be it. Hang on, I had a Scythian before. Where was that other? Or Sidon, whatever it's called. Sidon. Where's Sidon? Sidon ancient. So if I move this guy down here, hang on. Sidon, there it is. Boom, this should go to +4. Yeah, there's a +4 now. Okay, so we got one of them. All right, so if they say +4, we know we don't have to touch them. But let's just let's continue to try here. Cape Town, classical. Shoshone, Renaissance. Okay, so Renaissance for Shoshone. Portugal, classical. So if I move the Portugal one down here to the classical with Cape Town, does that give you a plus? Oh, it gives you a +4. Oh, right, because other civilizations. Right, okay. So that got us a +4 as well. All right, so that's good news. That's a +4. So Shoshone, Assyria, Shoshone. So let me just put the Assyrian one by itself. Okay. Japan, ancient. Is that a plus? That's a +2 now. Shoshone, classical, yeah. Shoshone, and Poland medieval. So what are these two? Assyria medieval. So if I do this with that, +4, there you go. We got another +4. All right. God, it's taking forever. Shoshone industrial, Shoshone ancient. So if I go Shoshone ancient up here, there's a +4 right there. And Japan ancient and Shoshone industrial. I don't think that'll do anything. No. All right, so we got a bunch of +4s. A +2 down here, medieval, Shoshone. Hang on, Shoshone Renaissance, Shoshone medieval. All right, Shoshone industrial. Now, it wouldn't matter anyways. Go down here. I just want to make sure. +4. So we pretty much have stacked everything that we need, and there's only 1, 2, 3 spots for ancient ruins left. So I'll just save up. We don't need to go after anything else, right? 366 per turn for tourism, so it's looking real good. So let's go one more turn. I know I spent a lot of time doing that. It sucks. Just got to do it, though. So we'll just do one more turn for this video. Battleship. Probably somebody in his way, so just get down here. Unit needs orders. You're going to stay fortified right there. Sub-unit, you're going to just move out right there. Yeah, that's fine right there. Fortify. Next turn. All right, so you can see how it's all coming together. We're still trying to get some basic buildings done in all these cities like banks, the hotel over here in Heron Hall. Subs are still coming, hospitals, but I really want to focus on those specialist buildings because, I mean, we got production for every specialist, 2+ science for every specialist, right? So specialists are a big thing for us right now. If there's anything social policy-wise or or anything, just anything in general for that would benefit specialists, we should go after. All right. But in the meantime, we got our Navy on the way back. They're just trying to navigate the borders of the Moroccans. The Moroccans got a nice civilization up there, man. But actually, it looks like Ulundi is okay. Yeah, they're not attacking it, and Venice is okay as well. So, I've basically given you guys the outline for what we should do. All right, when it comes to tourism, Morocco and the Zulu are the only ones that we need to conquer right now. And I mean, I have enough that I can purchase a chunk of musicians, but will it be enough at this point, or should we still be waiting for a different era? That's what I want to put to you guys. Okay, so I'll just move that guy up. We're not going to do any production. Let me just check one more thing about the Zulus, because with all those cities lost, I mean, I'd imagine that we're going up a little bit faster now. Hang on. Zulu. Rising, 27 turns. So it's still going to take a while for the Zulu, but maybe we can do some trades or do something, right? Because, yeah, no bonus for open borders, no bonus for trade route, no bonus for shared religions, no bonus for propaganda from a diplomat, and 34% penalty for differing ideologies, all right? So, I mean, we don't have to worry about anybody else. It's just Brazil, Morocco, and the Zulus right now. We have that much faith, so I will just leave it with you guys. What should we do? Should we wait, or should we try to win the game within the next, I don't even know, like 10, 15 turns or whatever it is, right? So I'll leave it to you guys, and I will see you in the next video.